Good morning. Happy Sunday. I'm Sarah, and this morning you're going to hear a story about Jesus calming the storm. So the Batemans are going to share that story with you, and they've also got a fun activity to do with them. So if you want to participate today, I'm going to give you a list, and you can pause this video and go get these things if you want to right now. Paper, glue, pencil, pens, scissors, and your Bible. Okay? All right, and just a reminder to the parents, the curriculum we use is accessible to you. So if you need help finding it, just email me at kids@redeemerlondon.org and I'll help you out with that, okay? All right, and when you are back with your list of things, we're gonna open our Bibles to Matthew chapter 8. And we're going to hear about Jesus calming the storm. Okay? Let's get started. Here are the Batemans.
Hey everyone, welcome to this week at Home with Redeemer with the Batemans this week again. So here we are going to do today, Jesus calms the storm. We're going to have a reading, we're going to do thumbs up, thumbs down, we're going to have a reading, we're going to do a couple of activities for you guys, and then we'll have a little prayer time at the end. So the first thing we're going to do is thumbs up, thumbs down. So what's something that's good that happened in your week and something not so good? And now we're going to have a reading. Jesus calmed the storm. Matthew 8, Mark 4, Luke 8. Jesus spent all day teaching crowds of people near the Sea of Galilee. That evening, Jesus wanted to cross over the other side of the sea. So Jesus and his disciples left the crowds. They got into a boat and began sailing. Some of the people from the crowds followed in their own boats. While Jesus and his disciples travelled, Jesus fell asleep on a cushion at the back of the boat. All of a sudden, a storm came. The wind was strong, and the waves crashed into the boat. Water was coming into the boat, and the disciples were afraid. Many of the disciples were fishermen. They had survived storms on the sea before, but this storm was different. It was so strong. The water kept coming in the boat would sink. Surely they would all drown. The disciples looked to Jesus for help. But Jesus was still fast asleep at the back of the boat. It didn't seem to even notice the storm. Did Jesus care that they were about to sink into the sea? The disciples woke up Jesus. "Lord, save us," they said. "We're going to die." Jesus opened his eyes and saw that his friends were afraid. He got up and spoke to the wind. Then Jesus said to the sea, "Silence, be still." At the sound of Jesus' voice, the wind stopped blowing and the waves stopped crashing. Everything was calm. The disciples were safe. Jesus looked at his disciples and asked, "Why are you afraid? Do you still have no faith?" Did the disciples not trust Jesus to take care of them? The disciples were amazed. "Who is this man?" they asked each other. "Even the wind and the waves obey him." Welcome back everybody. I'm going to show you how you can make a boat with just a piece of paper, and you can see if it floats in your bath when you next have your bath today, okay? So I'm going to show you quite quickly, and then I will put a link in the Facebook group so you can then watch someone else make it. And you can stop it and pause it and do it slowly. But here we go. So you take a normal piece of paper, you're going to fold it in half, then you're going to fold it in half again, and then you fold it back out on itself. And then what you do is, you've got it like this, you're going to fold the corners over like that. You can see it like this. And at that moment, you're going to take this piece, you're going to fold it over on itself, fold it over on itself again. Take this flap here and flap it over, so it looks like this. You then turn it over on itself and flap it over once, flap it over twice, and it should look like this. Okay, then it gets a bit tricky because we're going to take it over and we're going to flip it that way. Show you again, we're here, we take it out and flap it over that way, so it should look like this. Then we put it down, we flip this side over on itself, turn it over and do the same the other side so you can see what it looks like. And then again, you're going to take it out and flap it the other way like that. So it was like that. You're going to take it like that, and here we are. And I'm going to go, what crazy. We've got ourselves an origami boat here. Mine could be a little neater, and yours might well be. See if you can make it neater. But that you can put into water, have loads of fun. You can make little figures to put it in it. Some of the disciples maybe. So my challenge is try and make yourself an origami boat. Now Elise is going to show us how to make this, which is another boat activity, how you can make a stormy boat on the sea and have it move. So over to Elisa.
Firstly, you need this, a blue piece of paper. You stick the whole thing on, so you get some glue. You stick, well, what you do, just do it really quickly. Stick that on. Just make sure that it will stick on because of, and then we stick it on very neatly on top of the paper here, the bottom bit. At the bottom bit, and then you get this piece of, then you get another blue piece of paper, cut it into waves. Then what you have to do is get the glue here and stick it at the edges instead of the sides of it. At the side, like that. And then you see here that you've got glue here. Then you see here, you put that there, and then that here, and you see you got that. You get a piece of pen or pencil, then you draw some thunder or something, whatever you want to do with, I don't know, all the way around, whatever you want to do with, like lightning or anything really, just to do it when it's raining, just something to show that it's a storm coming, and you got that. And then what you have to do, you get this, and then if you want to decorate it or something with a nice, like, you could do that, then just draw some lines or something. There we are. You get that. Glue. Put the edge. Get it off. And at the back you stick the bit of the glue on. The glue. And then this, then you get this, the side bit, and then you just stick, I think, the edge here, there, and then you stick it on here. Then get your other piece, put some glue on it, whatever you want to put on it really, or glue or something like that. You have to put glue on it, and then stick it like that. So you got your you got the boat. Then what you have to do is get a pen or a pencil. I'll just get it off here, the one that we made before, and stick it at the back of the thing. There we are, see it? You get what you've got here, and then finally you stick it like here. Maybe you could put some decoration, there, anything. Then what you've got, and you pull the pencil, and you can control the thing, because the pencil's down here. Control the thing, and then you are done. Teach me how my heart to raise in a morning hymn of praise. And for Jesus' sake I pray, bless and keep me through the day.
Let me tell you about a God-man come to earth, but it wasn't for his profit or his gain. Surrendering his Father's plan came first, as he bore our sin and shame. His name is Jesus, King of heaven, friend of sinners, Lord of all. Humbled, hanging there upon that cross, to pay the price you should have paid, he died. But that's not the end, he conquered death, he rose. Now he reigns forever glorified. Now he reigns forever glorified. He's forever lifted high. Oh, you're forever lifted high. His name is Jesus, King of heaven, friend of sinners, Lord of all. His name is Jesus, King of heaven, friend of sinners, Lord of all.
Yes, Toby. That's my guy.